What's going on, guys? Welcome into my apartment kitchen here in the northern part of Moscow. No games for me today, so I thought I'd bring you guys in. Not going to do a cribs tour of the place because it's a little bit messy, but maybe later in the tournament. Just wanted to give you guys my top 5 talking points so far at the conclusion of the group stage of this World Cup. We're going to start with VAR. A lot of confusion over this. The conversation not right, in my opinion. A lot of people are really harping on the technology when really the technology is just there for the referees to use to their benefit. The problem is the implementation. We're not sure what plays are being VAR'd, when they're being VAR'd. There was an instance yesterday in the Mexico-Sweden game where a handball was VAR'd and the referee decided against it. So that's not VAR's problem. That's a refereeing problem, and the technology is working fine at this tournament. Number 2, the refereeing in general. We don't know what a handball is. Nobody knows what a handball is at this tournament. We've seen it throughout. In the Argentina game, it's not given in the box. In the Iran-Portugal game, it is given in the box to Iran in pretty identical plays. The language in the FIFA laws isn't clear. I think there needs to be a rule change where, one, maybe we're not giving penalties away just for every handball in the box because they're all different. Not all of them prevent a goal-scoring opportunity. We just need to make it more clear. There's always going to be, calls are always going to be subjective, but we need to know a little bit more about what should be called and what shouldn't be called. And the same goes for holding in the penalty area. We see Harry Kane get tackled in the box. We see Mitrovic for Serbia get tackled in the box on restarts and crosses. And then we see that called in other games. So what's allowed to happen in the box? What isn't allowed? FIFA needs to look at this with its referees after this tournament. Number 3 for me is the Cristiano Ronaldo decision. It would have been soft to send Cristiano Ronaldo off for that elbow against the Iranian player, but he landed an elbow to the face of an Iranian player. He was frustrated. He's been frustrated this tournament despite scoring goals. For me, the Paraguayan referee in that match didn't have the courage to do the right thing, which would have been to send Cristiano Ronaldo off and prevent him from playing in the round of 16. It just would have been the right call. Even more strange is that it was VAR'd and it still wasn't given. So double curiosity for me in that regard. Number 4 is Germany on the way out of this tournament. Not as high up in my list as you probably think it would be, but Germany, if you followed them before the tournament, Oliver Bierhoff, the team manager, had actually said he was concerned about the preparation, how lackadaisical it was, how this German side was expecting to show up and get results at a tournament when they were going to be the hunted as defending champions. What we saw wasn't a bad German team. They had their moments. I thought against Sweden in the second half, I thought we were going to start seeing the real Germany. They played with urgency, a type of pace that we're not used to seeing from anybody in the world, really, and they got the result. But then they come back against South Korea, and it's more of the same. A lack of midfield production, not really sure how they wanted to go about scoring goals. Maybe an aging team with not enough hungry players like Timo Werner, who I thought was good at this tournament. But if you saw the pre-World Cup friendlies, a loss to Austria, a narrow win over Saudi Arabia, there were concerns there, and Yogi Low, the head coach, rightfully saying we didn't deserve to go through at this tournament, and now we're out. So some difficult conversations are going to be had with the German Federation. And lastly, could have been Argentina, could have been any number of things. England performing well here so far, but my 5th and final storyline at this tournament is just how well it's gone. The venue's fantastic, the safety. I've never felt safer at a tournament, and I've been to 3 World Cups in a Euro. And the games on the field have been fantastic. A lot of late goals, a lot of drama. I think VAR's added another element of drama, like it or not. So the tournament here, I think, is one of the most special World Cups in recent memory. We got the round of 16 starting here on Sunday with Russia, Spain at the Luzhniki. We're going to see if Russia can get a result. It's unlikely, but the home supporters are going to push them on, and Spain looked vulnerable in its group stage game. So we'll check back with you then.